All right, we got to be honest. Wrestlepalooza sucked. But they are listening to the fans a little bit today. They made an announcement we've been pulling for. So things hopefully are on the up and up as they geared towards a lot of big events coming in 2026 and 2027. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We got a lot to talk about. What's up, buddy?
What's up, dude?
I mean, we gotta straight up just call it what it was. That was terrible, bro.
Well, it was overhyped, way overhyped, and they were trying to go for something epic and grand, and it's too much, right? Like we did this in January with Netflix, and the way that it started with Triple H being like, for those of y'all seeing this for the first, no one is seeing WWE for the first time because you're on an app that costs $30. You made yourself more unavailable than you were before. Like,
I let myself down. I thought I had all the appropriate things.
They could have said that before the Netflix show because, yes, you're actually giving the product to regions of the world that hadn't had it before. But for you to say that at the ESPN thing, just
said surprises. Like we're in for surprises, and we got zero surprises.
I mean, there were a couple of things that I understand why they did it. There were a couple of nice moments. I liked the Stephanie McMahon moment.
Cool. But
happening
Undertaker
on the ESPN
made it so awkward.
Broadcast. Yeah.
Is that just me? Undertaker made that announcement so awkward.
Yeah, well,
he was not the guy to deliver that.
He wasn't. Who would have been?
Anybody that can talk into a microphone better. Like, we're forgetting that man didn't say words for 30 years.
I thought that he did okay, and they do have history.
Is that seat taken?
He's known her since she was a little girl.
He was super weird close to her. He made it super awkward. My skin was crawling watching that segment, and I loved the Undertaker.
Yeah.
And I couldn't watch it.
I enjoyed it, actually.
Even my wife was like, this is weird.
Yeah.
But
I mean, it just...
I'm glad she's getting in. Hats off to Stephanie McMahon, inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame. I thought she was a great on-screen character. Instrumental in those McMahon-Helmsley era years.
Yeah. I think WWE, they fumbled the opportunity here to do something kind of special.
Yep. Well, let's get into some news up top. Stephanie McMahon going into the WWE Hall of Fame. Mickie James going into the TNA Hall of Fame. So some legends getting their flowers.
We'd love to see it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like to see Stephanie McMahon kind of headlining. Wonder if you'll see Vince back, right? His daughter's getting inducted. Will we see him back? Who knows?
Interesting. Love that Shane's son didn't take to Twitter to congratulate his aunt. Took to Twitter to be like, well, why ain't my dad getting in?
Well, he was never the CEO.
Right. He walked away a few times, too. And his last walk away was a little brutal.
He should be in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, no doubt. But let Stephanie have her moment. Yes. You know what I mean? Like, that's still for your family. Calm down, bro.
Yep.
They're looking for a new Secret Service member. Piper Niven injured, and I'm hearing rumblings it could be a career-ending injury.
Yikes. Tough. Who would you... Maybe they recruit...
I'm thinking it's got to be like B-Fab or Michin. Like, one's going to turn on the other.
Michin would be great.
Yeah, I think so.
Michin would be great.
Yeah, they keep teasing B-Fab with Street Profits, but now they're teasing the Street Profits falling apart. I don't know if Nia Jax could follow somebody. You know what I mean? Like, she'd make it about her.
Yeah. And Nia Jax is a star.
Yeah.
She's a main eventer.
Yeah, I'd love to see Michin get her some screen time. I think it'd be fun for her and Alba to go after the tag titles.
Yeah.
I just enjoyed Piper, man. I think she made the Secret Service. Going around with the earpiece and clearing people out. I thought it was great. So, thoughts to Piper. I hope it's not what they think.
Hopefully she can still do something, even if she's not wrestling.
Well, I haven't seen anything. I haven't seen that it's a neck or a knee or like what, but like all I heard, it went straight to career-threatening injury. Like, Okay.
Hate to hear that.
Right. PWI's top 500. I got the top 10. Chris Van Vliet leaked out the top 10. Number 10, Will Ospreay.
Okay.
Number 9, Mystico. Don't call him Sin Cara. Mystico. Which is crazy to me. Dude had a fantastic career. Came to WWE, was known as Botch Cara, and then went back to Mexico. Fantastic career. Insane. Number 8, Seth Rollins. Number 7, whose house? Swerve's house. Number 6, main event, Jey Uso. Number 5, Hiroki Goto. Number 4, Hangman Adam Page. He had a hell of a year. I'll give him that. Number 3, Gunther. Number 2, John Moxley. And we all know who number 1 is. Back to back. Not many have done it, but this guy has. Cody Rhodes, number 1.
Interesting list. Interesting to have main event above Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
Seth
when you
Rollins
think
was
about it,
actually
the year
world heavyweight
yeah,
champion. You know.
Jay was too. For a second.
For a second, you know.
I think it's hilarious Jay's in front of Swerve. Swerve had a great year. I think Swerve's top 5 to me, but that's whatever. That's fun.
Interesting list. We love to see it.
And PWI has always been that every year, just something to talk about. You know what I mean? Like, it's never been, let's put it, stock into this. It's always just been a conversation starter, you know?
Yep.
All right, man, let's get into Wrestlepalooza. We said up top, I'm not a fan. It could have just been another Raw with what they did. Even ESPN gave it a C. And they're the ones that put it out there. So without that Io Sky Stephanie Vaquer match, that thing's god awful.
Yeah, it was an average at best PLE. The opening sequence was weird, the way that they were going back and forth to the fireworks, because the fireworks didn't do anything.
That was very weird. And if I'm in attendance, I'm like, well, I just want to watch some video, man.
Just didn't do anything.
They just wanted to flex. You know, WWE loves flexing some fireworks.
Then they kick it off. There's no promo for the John Cena, Brock Lesnar. You don't hype up these two legends to start the program.
That set the tone, bro.
You just assume that everyone knows that these two guys started together, came up together, different paths. I mean, truly dropped, because they did promos for other matches from what I saw.
Great promos for other matches.
But they did not do a promo for this
They
one.
made me care about that tag match way more than I did.
Maybe they thought it would sell itself. Then you do a squash match.
Cena has 5 appearances left, and you squash him?
To reestablish Brock Lesnar.
For what?
And
for what? For what? I don't want him anywhere near the main event scene. There's not any matches left to check off his list. I don't like it, man. And that immediately put me in a bad mood the rest of the PLE, because I was like, well, if this is what they're going to do with Cena Lesnar, I have zero hopes for the rest of the card.
I mean, and then now they're just moving on, right? Because it's going to be Cena, AJ.
Because we wanted it. Like, I think they truly didn't know what to do with Cena, and they went to the internet and they're like, well, they want AJ Styles. Good thing we didn't have any ideas.
I could see them putting the Intercontinental title on AJ before then.
I was hoping they were going to start building towards that last night, though, but it looks like they're leaning towards the Rusev Judgment Days getting thrown under the bus angle.
Yeah.
You know, so I honestly don't know. I think they're just going to do a one-off now.
People are pretty upset
AJ and Cena.
Yeah, maybe Brock Lesnar returns. Maybe they do another Brock Lesnar match. Maybe John Cena finally beats him.
I don't know, man. I definitely don't want... I will be upset if his last match is him just overcoming Brock Lesnar. They kind of painted themselves in a corner. They painted themselves in a corner from the heel turn that they did nothing about. And we're still reeling from that.
And The Rock has still not shown up. You could have easily done Rock and Brock.
You could have, if he didn't want to show up, you could have done a video package. Like, Brock could have squashed John Cena. That moment where John Cena picks himself back up and he's on the apron and people are cheering for him. Boom. Rock shows up and be like, how you like the gift I sent you, Cena? Don't ever cross me again. That would have taken 5 seconds. And they couldn't even give us that. I have been calm, cool, and collected and okay with the road they've been taking us on here. But now you're pissing me off by going and taking the Royal Rumble, my favorite PLE, to Saudi Arabia. And I was like, all right. Then you take WrestleMania to Saudi Arabia. And that pissed me off. You didn't do London. You didn't do France. You did none of that. Saudi Arabia. Well,
Not
now
Mexico
the women,
City.
now the women got to wear onesies in the biggest stage of them all. And now you're not even giving us what you made your bread and butter on. You gave us such amazing storytelling through WrestleMania 39 and WrestleMania 40. And now you're just going to treat us like we're the idiots in 2014 again? Wrestlepalooza upset me greatly.
Yeah, it massive letdown, massive bummer. Yeah, especially the way it kicked off.
Yeah, I was terrible from the get-go, man.
You know,
Just squashing John Cena on his way out.
Brock and Paul Heyman kind of realigning. But
That's what I'm saying. What does that have to do? Like, what does that do going forward? Is that a reach for War Games? Is he going to be on Seth Rollins' team for War Games? And then he turns on Seth at the end of it? Setting up the Brock and Seth. And then let's just give the title back to Brock Lesnar again. 45-year-old Brock Lesnar that needs a belt.
Yeah, Saudi Arabia's paying for all the stars to come back, man.
It's frustrating.
We'll probably see Goldberg.
Crown Jewel in Perth, Australia. We at least get. I'm liking the idea of you get the ring if you win, champion versus champion. Adds a nice little layer to it.
Yeah,
because Cody can start collecting rings.
But now you've got what? More, so what is this story now going to be told on Raw and SmackDown?
You know they love the crossover.
Not
you know
into
they
it.
love champions on both brands.
Not into it.
Cody Rhodes versus Seth Rollins, and then Stephanie Vaquer's waiting to see who takes on who wins the triple threat on. I'm excited about the triple threat on SmackDown. Tiffy, Nia, Jade, seeing who walks away with the belt. They said they pushed it off of rumbling that Tiffy was hurt, but they are trying to tell us she's not hurt. They just took it off of Wrestlepalooza to let the other matches breathe. But you also pulled her from NXT Homecoming, so that story is not really lining up too well, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm intrigued to see what
I think
comes
it's
of
Tiffy.
that. I hope Tiffany. I mean, I think that Tiffany Stratton Stephanie Vaquer match is massive, and also Stephanie Vaquer is still new to the WWE style. You don't want to put her in there with Jade,
Right.
and then what does a champion Nia do for us right now?
Right.
But yeah, Saturday, October 11th in Western Australia for that. But yeah, Paul Heyman introing Brock Lesnar out of nowhere. And then he's leaving. He's like, we got to talk. And Braun and Braun didn't battle. Now we're going to have Brock, Braun, and Braun. Like, what? I can see LA Knight looking at it all now, but what do I call you three stooges?
Yeah.
You can see a dangerous alliance, you know? Seth Rollins and company, Brock Lesnar. Just have all of Brock's associates in there.
Yeah.
Or all of Heyman's associates in there. You think Uncle Howdy's going to split up the Street Profits?
Yeah.
Getting in their ear? That was a different side of the Street Profits on SmackDown. Bo Dallas getting in their head. You saw Dawkins being calm and docile, and you saw Ford being aggressive. Dawkins kind of checked out to me. You know, he's kind of like, whatever, man. Yep.
That's what I want to see. I want to see a very heel Angelo Dawkins. I want to see him snap.
Be ruthless.
Yeah.
Ruthless. I mean, the idea of Montez Ford on a single run is pretty dope, too.
Yeah, I think both those guys could have killer single runs. I mean, they're killing it. And yeah, I mean, they got to give Montez a single run at some point.
Yeah.
They got to.
Got to. Those dadgum Judgment Day problems continue. Dom getting himself in trouble with Rusev. Tries to talk Finn into taking out Rusev. Finn's like, no. JD gets suckered into it. And before JD can go talk to Pierce, Dom reveals, "Oh, I've already got you a match with him. Don't worry about it." So that wasn't lost on JD. He's like, "Wait, you already got the match? All right." So it's fun. You know, it's JD's starting to realize Dom's manipulating. You know, the overall sentiment was get your buddy El Grande to come out there. So it looks like we're getting Rusev in the title picture versus Dom next week for the IC title. And just Judgment Day being a little iffy on if they got it back.
Rusev ain't walking away with it. I hope not.
If he does, it's because Judgment Day cost him the match. That's the only thing I can see. But I don't see him putting the title on Rusev at all.
Yeah. And I mean, if we're talking about return runs, you know, Andrade got released, and people were saying they thought his return run was going to be better. And it's like, you put him with Carmelo Hayes.
Which was great. But you just didn't cash in on that.
You didn't cash in on it. So, you know, has Rusev's return run been better?
They gave us 100 matches with Sheamus. That's about all we've gotten so far. That's what I'm saying. You can't give him straight IC title because he hasn't established himself. I hope this is just to further drive the wedge into Judgment Day.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
That's all they're doing. Every corner.
Well, on the ladies' side of it, you know, Bird Lady and Bailey are in a feud with Raquel and Roxanne, but we don't know what version of Bailey's going to show up every week now. She was hugging everybody last week. She was happy-go-lucky Bailey this week, and then she just snaps. And it's looking like we're getting like manic Bailey and just like crazy Bailey. I like it, man. What do you think about this Bailey character?
I think it's great. I love what she's doing. It's good to see her back too. I mean, yeah, I mean she's in her like I don't need to be going for championships. I can have my own like side story, and that's great. That's what happens when you become like a main eventer. Is like you graduate beyond needing to feud for titles.
You carry the feud, not what you're pursuing.
Exactly.
Yeah, for sure. I would like to see something with the IC title here. You know, like if they're going to keep they'll probably in it with AJ Lee, then get it off her.
Yeah.
I mean, I know it looks cool them walking into the arena with both the titles. Like that's pretty dope. Their entrance at Wrestlepalooza
felt very Bill and Ted.
Top notch. Fantastic.
Very silly.
Oh, man. And then the suicide prevention hotline colors, too. Get that in there. That was nice. Nice little touch. I enjoyed that match. You could definitely tell AJ Lee hadn't been in the ring in quite some time. You know, that was pretty apparent, but still was not clumsy, didn't fumble around. I heard that Becky Lynch got a standing ovation when she came through the curtain for how she did in that match. Well, not maybe a standing ovation, but she got praised backstage for, you know, hey, this AJ's return match.
Yeah.
Make her look good.
Yeah, it was a great match.
LA Knight, Jay Uso feud. What's this leading to? Is this a Jay turn? Is this you know, like... It always trips me out when they can wrestle with stitches. You know, like Jay got busted open at Wrestlepalooza, put some bandages on it, and they're like, get back out there, buddy.
Yep.
I would be so scared if I was that opponent. You know, I'd be like, ugh. Like I know I'm not supposed to hit you, but like I really don't want to hit you tonight.
Right.
First of all, what did you think of the tag match, the Usos versus Braun and Braun at Wrestlepalooza?
I thought it was all right. Yeah.
It's like a great Raw match.
Yeah. Again, it didn't feel special. You know, watching, you know, the blood kind of added a little bit to it, but it definitely felt like an accident.
Oh, it definitely was. You could tell Jay was like, "What?"
But you know, it was just okay. You know, I feel like again for Wrestlepalooza, the card that they went with for the first Raw on Netflix would have been great for this.
Yeah.
You know, but this just didn't feel like the feud, and just didn't feel like the old Usos.
It's fair. It sums up with Jay, main event Jay. You know, there's some darker factors on that. So like something he's not sure of himself, or someone's in his ear, or he can't get over this LA Knight feud. Like something is keeping Big Jim or Jay from being all in with Big Jim and the Usos. I mean, even Big Jim sent Cody to talk to him.
Yeah,
like, you good, Us? Like, what's up? Like, it seems like he's letting his hatred for LA Knight really get in his way of achieving the goals the Usos want to achieve.
Absolutely.
Man, I'm so confused on where they're going with War Games. There's so many different factions and feuds and teams and this and that, and I'm like, I got no clue where they're going with this.
No idea.
Like, the only thing we know is old NXT versus new NXT in one of them. Because NXT Homecoming, William Regal was like, settle it at War Games.
So maybe that's it. Maybe that's the men's match.
I hope not. I mean, I hope we get that, but I hope that's not the only match.
Maybe there's 3 War Games matches.
That's insanity. But I'm also here for it.
Yeah.
Just do all War Games. You remember when Survivor Series was all elimination matches? Like, let's do all War Games.
Yep.
Do 4 War Games matches.
Just run it a million times.
Yeah. Till we're sick of it.
Yeah, because the one-on-one matches always look weird at War Games.
They do, because you're just in one of the rings. You know, like it was always when WCW would do World War III. Mm-hmm. You'd be like, what ring are they in? And they would alternate between. I'm like, this is just awkward, man. I know you can put a cage up top. Can you put a whole ring up there?
Right, I know. Seriously, just drop it down.
This is an interesting way to keep everybody in the main event scene. You know, like tag teams galore. The Vision, the Vision shows up on the tag match last night, or not in Jay versus LA Knight last night. The Vision showed up. Jay definitely capitalized, got the W, and then pieced out. His brother had to help LA Knight. So that's his new little layer there. Jay was like, I don't care about this dude. I definitely thought like Roman was going to show back up at this point.
Yeah, I mean, they're promoting Roman for Crown Jewel.
Are they?
On the poster. Yeah, he's
Interesting.
there. He's there.
Interesting.
Prominent front and center on that poster. Makes you wonder.
Well, last night Raw was about the ladies. It was about finally Asuka getting in everyone's face last night. Backstage, Rhea was like, I'm done with this. All right, I want Asuka tonight. So Asuka Rhea was our main event, closing out Raw. I love Kairi Sane in all this. When Asuka's like, Kairi!
Did you see Kairi doing the doing Thriller?
Oh, she's so funny,
Asuka's entrance.
She is so funny. And then reluctantly turning on Io when they went at Io last night, which, by the way, that's the most green mist I've ever seen.
I mean,
in
all
my
over,
life, dude.
All over.
She turned Rhea entirely blue.
To a Smurf.
I've never seen that. Like, it's been like a circle around the face before, but like the whole, like she, like 3 gel capsules. Like, what happened here?
Smurfed her up.
Got the mist everywhere. I heard a rumor is she's still blue today. I don't get it, man. But I enjoyed that. Asuka, Io, definitely turning on Io, you know, or Asuka and Kairi turning on Io.
It's about time. They've been teasing it for a long time.
Yes. So I think that's going to be a great match in Perth. Rhea and Io versus Asuka and Kairi.
Yeah, it's about time too. And you know who's winning. It's a hometown show for Rhea.
I would love if they gave Asuka the push there, you know.
That'd be sick.
Reestablish her.
That'd be sick.
She's lost a little of her luster.
Oh, for sure, because she's gotten silly.
Yeah.
She's not like the certified international badass anymore like she was.
This could get her back to that. You give her the win over Io and Rhea? Shit. All right, man. I honestly believe they could have saved Wrestlepalooza
by crowning
if they
Drew
would have put the
McIntyre.
title on Drew McIntyre. And now to find out, the rumor was Cody wanted to give Drew the title at Wrestlepalooza, and Triple H said no. What are we doing here?
It's because you're not selling that merch. You know, Cody, you can sell the jackets, you can sell this. He's still probably selling so much merch. Drew's not.
I bet you he'll still sell the merch without the title. I mean, is the game plan now to turn the fans on Cody organically?
Maybe.
Like shove him down our throat to where he starts getting booed, and then they're like, all right.
That'd be great. Yeah, to pull a John Cena.
Like, I mean, they finally learned from their mistake.
And they're telling us what they're doing.
They learn from their mistake, and they're like, all right, shove Captain America down their throats until they turn on him. Wow. Well, I hate that Drew McIntyre had to fall by the wayside because of it. It's insanity, dude.
It's a bummer. I'd love to see him with a title run. I think it'd be, he's a bona fide star, and it would have been cool for him to come out with The Rock, for The Rock to align himself with Drew McIntyre.
I saw a clip of that, or a Photoshop of that with The Rock and Drew with the title, like standing over Cody. That would have been dope. But again, they just didn't. Like, Triple H promised us surprises and twists and turns, and I'm sorry, The Undertaker inducting Stephanie McMahon into the Hall of Fame isn't enough of a surprise.
Amen. No, it is not. And a squash match is not enough.
I mean, that was a surprise in the worst way possible.
Squash match.
Because I was trying to convince myself leading into this. I was like, it was like almost like the Batman can't hurt you anymore. Like, they're not going to do that to John Cena on his way out. They're not going to squash him. They're not going to do it.
And they ran back a squash match in honor of Vincent Kennedy.
Was that Triple H's?
That might have been the first squash match we've seen in a very long time.
And you do it to the GOAT. 5 matches left.
Maybe he's just continuing the tradition of anytime you're on a new network, you should kick it off with a squash match.
That's the dumbest thing WWE could have done right there. Well, we get the triple threat. We get Tiffy, Jade, Nia. We get the Usos versus the Vision in a tornado match next week on Raw. You're in the writer's room. How do you fix the hole they've dug themselves in? Give me like 3 storyline or 3 things you do to right the ship here.
Well, you break up Judgment Day.
Okay.
Then you put the IC title on Finn.
Okay.
And kind of break them up. Dom goes off.
Love that.
Does his thing, and Finn really gets a singles run. That's one thing.
Love that.
That I think should happen. Thing 2 is, again, I'll say it over and over. The Rock The Rock needs to come back and at least wrap up the John Cena thing. At least wrap that up in some way, shape, or form.
I wholeheartedly agree.
But there's just not enough dates yet to do that, so you just wonder, are they just going to run matches with him? Feels weird.
I mean, we're still pulling for Dom in San Diego,
And then the third thing that I think you could do, maybe Drew McIntyre wins the Royal Rumble.
I like that. I would love that. But then it's one of those where we have to worry all the way up until March or April. Like, are they just going to screw him again?
I'd also love to see a Randy heel turn on Cody.
I was hoping
Cody
for
heel
that,
turn on somebody. So
I literally held my breath from the time, like 30 seconds before Cody pinned him till the end of it. Like, all right, if I don't get a Drew win here, I want a Cody turn. All right, I want an Orton turn. I'm like, all right, if I don't get an Orton turn here, I want The Rock to show back up. And I got none of that.
They need to pull some levers.
That's what all I want is do some things.
Pull a dang lever.
Do it.
So, yeah, going into the rest of the year, they've really got to make up for some stuff because they are taking advantage of the fan.
They are taking advantage of us. You brought us back wholeheartedly. You gave us amazing storylines. You got us back hook, line, and sinker. Don't play with our emotions now. Don't do this to us. Because I like that. I like breaking up the Judgment Day. I would just like them to take some time and effort in these secondary characters, these mid-card guys. Like, how hard has it been to put Waller with the New Day? That stuff's been hilarious.
Did you see that Grayson Waller Penta move?
It was fantastic. He did it off the top rope.
One of the craziest moves I've ever seen.
Yes. And that whole feud is designed off getting that move banned.
Yeah.
Like, that's fantastic.
Crazy.
You can do it, WWE. We believe in you. And unfortunately, a couple of years ago, you showed us you're capable of it. So don't pull back now. Call up some people. Make some things happen. All right? Make it happen. But any parting thoughts? Anything you want to leave on?
No. I mean, I will say I'm. They got to get some things together. They're getting too comfortable.
Yeah,
they got to tighten up.
You can't charge us $900 for some nosebleeds at WrestleMania and not give us a quality product.
Tighten some things up.
I'm still not going to pay him regardless.
So that's all I got to say.
I hear you, man. I like it. No, same. I want to see more championships on the TV. I'm tired of someone becoming champion and then they don't wrestle till 3 pay-per-views from now. Like, you gave him the belt, let him fight for it. You did so. Remember, we were sitting here months ago talking about how great the main events of Raw and SmackDown have been. Let's get back to that. Mm-hmm. I'm not saying Rhea and Asuka wasn't. It was great, but we all knew what that was. Mm-hmm. So just get back to, like, the tag team. Do we have tag team champions? Are there tag team?
Where are they at?
What's going on with the tag team championships? Like, Uncle Howdy's the star of the SmackDown tag team feuds right now, and he's not even the title holder.
Right.
I completely forgot Judgment Day was the Raw tag team champions. Mm-hmm. Because it's been more about Dom's IC title. He doesn't defend. You make these people the champions, you make them the focal point of these feuds, and then we don't hear anything about the belts. Like, I know the belts are supposed to be sacred. They're supposed to be, on PLEs. Well, just defend them. Mm-hmm. There was one belt that we actually knew was going to change hands at Wrestlepalooza, and that was because both of them went into it. Neither one of them championship.
Yeah.
Like, because I think deep down I knew in my heart of hearts Cody wasn't losing that belt.
Yeah. You don't do that to him right there. No, you're solidifying it. Because Cody didn't wrestle on the Netflix debut.
Right. That was his moment. Which is fine. I'm just tired of everyone's moment coming at the expense of Drew McIntyre.
Dang right.
All right, guys. Well, hopefully next week we'll be in better spirits. I hope they deliver something for us on SmackDown, Raw. I think they're picking up. They at least got to know the internet's upset. So what they do with it is in their court.
Yeah.
So we're about to find out if old Triple H cares about our feelings or not. So we shall see. But I feel like this is the most down I've been on the product since I got back in.
Same.
So I think they really pooed to bed with Wrestlepalooza, and I'm hoping they make it right. But guys, we appreciate you tuning in with us. We'll promise we'll be more upbeat next week. Hit that subscribe button. Check out Evan Berke at a comedy club whenever you can. Check out Drew Harrison Comedy. We'll see you next time.